Hello, 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 hello. Thank you very much for the auto host. Hello, 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 and welcome to COEW Wrestling, episode 24. We are 1 week away from the biggest, well, not the biggest, that's Storm, but one of the, actually, no, the biggest weekly episode of COEW Wrestling. This is a big boy show where next week in the main event it'll be Edward P123 versus Boss versus Top in the main event in a triple threat Satan's Death match. That is a mouthful still. I need to figure out a new title for that. But it's a big boy main event happening next week. You don't want to miss it. But this week we have a couple matches. I've recently booked them, so now it's time for me to now try to remember them, as my memory is that terrible. The main event is, of course, Tommaso Ciampa versus Kota Ibushi for the Mixer Flyweight Championship. Is in the main event. Felt like it should be. The next match underneath is a 6-man tag match, where it is Jim versus it's Jim, Top, and Boss working together against the Art of Suffering and a mystery tag team partner, who we shall find out on the night. What else is there? There is a women's match with Paige versus a mystery opponent as well, and there's also that. The bit below, I think the match below that is Johnny Gargano versus Mango versus Samoa Joe versus Kyle O'Reilly in a fatal 4-way match. A fatal 4-way elimination match, I might add. Then there is Brock Lesnar versus The Fiend, as Brock having a warm-up match against The Fiend, as for some reason Brock Lesnar's lawyer, not lawyer, his advocate, business manager, Paul Heyman, requested that The Fiend will show up tonight, and we'll see if he gets The Fiend or not. Then I think there was a match between Loki and I think it was Loki and Natalia, but I'm not quite sure, so don't quote me on that. What's after that? I think that's it. And also this opener match, which is the former King Rapid. As you can see, his name is changed. The recently turned into an asshole Rapid fighting against Tom. Now, who do you think will win in chat? That's my question. That is my big boy question. Who do you think will win? Bet in chat. Rapid with a new look and everything. Thank you very much for the host. Oh, one back for Rapid. Ooh. Ooh. And we shall see. We see a new look for Rapid. He dyed his hair red. Instead of the yellow, the bee colors are gone. The king of bees is no more. So let's see what this man's new attitude is. And he's just walking out here tonight. He ain't even putting his arms up. He's just walking to the ring with purpose. Looking a bit agitated.
Is scheduled for one
Crowd just booing him.
Making his way to the ring from Leeds,
He
England.
just slides into the ring right there.
187 pounds. Big money. Raiden.
That was just his whole entrance. Oh, my voice cracked. My apologies. But that was just his whole entrance, was him just sliding into the ring.
England. Weighing in at
This man ain't messing around, but also another man who ain't messing around. I don't think we've seen Tom since Blood Shower. But he's out here tonight and he's going to make a big boy statement. By trying to beat the recently turned heel Rapid, and We had an interview with Tom backstage. Tom said that every man in the locker room has his own backs eventually, but he never thought Rapid would do such a thing to his best friend. So Tom wanting to take retribution for Timmy Daniels. We also know that Timmy Daniels is in fact injured. Timmy Daniels is out of action for at least 2 weeks, maybe more. So Timmy Daniels is not in the building. But Tom wanting to fight in Timmy Daniels' honor. And he's getting ready for our match here tonight. It is King Rapid versus... well, not King Rapid, I'm sorry. That was wrong. It is the former King Rapid versus Tom. Thank you very much for our host, Reese, and also Super Yina. Now, Rapid backing up Tom into the corner. Still has a little bit of respect. Still wearing a jacket, though. Drop kick, nail down. Taking down Tom. And Tom quickly getting back into the ring. Tom saying, get in the ring, you scrub. And now quickly King Rapid throwing Tom across the ring. Now, Tom getting up and just punching him back, just punching that spine into the corner, trying to compress it as much as possible. Kick to the gut, and now looking for a sunset flip power bomb into the canvas. This new attitude on Rapid unfolding right here. And now quickly going underneath, and Tom just scooping him up. Someone that looks like a twig should not be able to do that, but you know, that is happening anyway. Now quickly thrown into the turnbuckle. Puts him in the corner, kick to the side. Now lifting him up a little bit. What is King Rapid? Not King Rapid. I'm saying King Rapid out of habit, but this is no longer a king. A hurricane run off the top turnbuckle. A bitch kick to the side of the head. Rapid going up top. It was still wearing this jacket. Well, it looks like he got it from like the goth store. I'm not quite sure. But then now just with the elbow straight to the shoulder, trying to dislocate it. Rapid lifting up Tom, and a quick hurricane runner takes him down to the mat. Thank you very much, Rob, for the auto host. Now looking for a suplex, grabbing that shoulder by the looks of it, and now tugging by the hair into a suplex into the ring. And right now, Tom not being able to get a slightest offense in this match. Now punch straight to the face. Tom going in for his own punch, but Tom was like, nah. Now wait a minute, looking for the feast your eyes with the knee strike straight to the bridge of the nose. Going in for the cover. 1, a 2, a 3. No, Tom kicks out. Taking his own liberties and doing a cheating job now. Oh, and now he's looking for the brutalizer. And right by the ropes as well, wrenching his arm back, teasing Tom with the ropes and locking in the brutalizer. Could Tom tap out? And Tom taps out. And King Rapid just still had that move on for a little bit longer than what was needed. But that was a quick match, a definitive win right there. And the former King winning here tonight. Now just walking out of the ring. What is he planning? What? Oh, for Christ's sake. Wait, what is he on? Oh God, he's got a steel chair. Ref, down the ring. Oh Jesus Christ. Ref, out of here. Oh, he just started smacking the steel chair of the match. Get security out here. Hell nah. Hell to the nah. Right, we're going into our next match here. It's Oscar versus Loki. I still gotta give out Havoc. Bet in chat who you think will win. That boy's spine just caved in. It concaved right there. We need some medical personnel. Tom just got assaulted after the match with a steel chair. I bet Rainbow. That's Asuka, so you bet as well as Boss. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see who will win this. Well, the Empress of Tamara is coming out here. Well, like I said, one of the greatest women's wrestlers that never won a title in COEW wrestling. The Queen of the Masks, as you can see. And Asuka is coming out here tonight.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Osaka, Japan.
From Osaka, Japan. One of the greatest women's wrestlers to never win a title. And Asuka being ready, being prepared here tonight to take on any people. And chucking that to the ground. Taking off the mask. Asuka will be a warm-up opponent against Loki, but if Loki loses to Asuka, you gotta be thinking to yourself, what does that mean for the championships? Like, does that mean that Loki will not be facing against the Mixed Women's Champion Paige? Or does that mean Asuka gets added in? Or does that mean that nothing changes at all? She just carries a loss into the match? Who knows? But Loki, a renowned person in COEW wrestling, the longest women's champion, and probably the longest ever champion in COEW wrestling, holding it for longer than 3 months. But Loki, ready for a fight here tonight. Now it is time, Asuka. Loki. Bit of hair on that mask, but we don't talk about it. Now Asuka quickly with a backdrop driver. Starting to learn the moves. Now quickly with a snapmare into the canvas. Knees straight to the spine, which failed, and now Loki with a clothesline straight into the corner. And now just yeeting Asuka up in the air, dropping her straight on her shoulders. Loki is more of a brawler, Asuka's more of a technician. Normally technicians do better against brawlers, as they can catch the strikes and can turn it into submission. But at the moment we're seeing Loki just dominating here so far, but of course Asuka getting a few little digs in. Of Asuka being pushed away from Loki, and just being knee strike straight to the chest of Asuka, and now being lifted up right here. Snapmare straight into the canvas, kick to that spine. Loki and Paige will be fighting next week, as well as the Hardcore Championship and the Mixed Heavyweight Championship being on the line next week on episode 25. But this week is just primarily the Flyweight Championship that will be on the line in the main event. Tommaso Ciampa versus Kota Ibushi, and Loki going in for that pinfall after the double stomp on the shoulders. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2. Asuka not staying down for long right here. If you haven't seen the opening of the show, anyone new who's joining us live, if you haven't seen the opening of the show, that was one quick match from Rapid, and after the bell, just attacking Tom with a steel chair, trying to brutalize him. We're going to try to give out medical updates as soon as possible. If Tom's okay, if he's injured or not. We are not sure about it. However, Loki won the cutter. Like, razor's edge cutter by the looks of it. To Asuka. Asuka quickly going into the corner. Stomp into the corner on the tips. And then never stomp again. Gonna break. Down there. And I'm trying to break the neck of Asuka. Oh, elbow drop straight onto Asuka. Asuka's not doing pretty well here tonight. I know she kicked out the leg drop, but like Asuka getting utterly decimated. And another double stomp onto the shoulder blades. Loki dragging Asuka away from those ropes. Going in for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. 2 dominant wins back to back. Okay. Well, Loki cementing her #1 contender status right here. Loki celebrating with her arms held up. Oh god, Asuka's in the ring. What's gonna happen now? Wait. Oh, Asuka lending out a handshake. And the 2 contenders show some respect. And then says to Loki, you know what? You go and celebrate. You got a match later tomorrow night. Asuka showing a bit of respect there from Loki. Maybe we already seen respect from Asuka to, I think, Loki in the past. Maybe in season 1, maybe in season 2. I can't remember. But Loki getting some of that respect right there. Alright, anyway. We'll move on to our next match. Here tonight, we're going through 2 matches already. We're going... Oh, fuck. Right, we got the death match between The Fiend and Brock Lesnar. Who do you think will win? I didn't think we'd get to this in under 20 minutes. And now, the self-proclaimed hardcore champion, after he was forced to vacate due to injury, wearing a strap of a belt around his waist. It is Brock Lesnar. If you did not watch last week, he had a hellish match against Edward P123 in a 9-man match. He did not come out on top, but mark my words, he has sent a message to Edward P123. He had 1 fall and Edward P had 2 falls. But Edward P123 barely got past Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar just dominated him, like throwing him around the ring like a carcass. The only way how Edward P123 got the win was because of that knee. That knee strike straight to the dome piece of Brock Lesnar, and I think Brock Lesnar was busted open as well in that match. So this tough-ass man, although he didn't win last week, he definitely putted a mark in the main event. And he is gunning for that hardcore championship that he thinks it's his. So he stole a different company's hardcore belt, which looks like tainted shite. And he's wearing it around his waist. Who will come out next? Oh. Now it's the Fiend. The childhood TV show creepy pervert man. It's coming out here now. And speaking of Edward P123, this is the same man who beaten him in a Satan's Death match a week before Brock Lesnar came out. However, we already know that there was interference on play when that happened. But we shall see who comes out on top here tonight. And the Fiend just walking out to the ring, wearing that, having that severed head of a lantern with him. Both men both men, people said should be hardcore champion by now. Brock Lesnar, self-proclaimed hardcore champion. And The Fiend, like, if you look at his face, he dominated the opening of Season 1 as Mixed Heavyweight Champion. And although he's not champion anymore, The Fiend still comes out on special occasions to deliver that fatal blow. And maybe The Fiend wants a hardcore title shot against Jim. Maybe he wants one more match against Jim. For a bout that he felt should be his. And imagine if The Fiend wins that bout. Like, he would have control of the hardcore division and nobody would want to go in there. The Fiend getting up on the steps. As the spotlight is flickering on him. The pure intensity in The Fiend's eyes. Brock Lesnar, The Fiend. Ring that bell, referee, and let them die. Oh, and this is in deathmatch rules as well. Brock Lesnar snapmaring The Fiend. And going in for a pinfall straight away. The referee just slapping Brock Lesnar's ankle right there. I don't think that's a good idea. And now The Fiend just oh my Christ! Some supernatural strength right there. Who's that? Who the hell? The Titantron just gone blank. What the hell's going on? Oh no! The Fiend! Aleister Black just came out with a steel chair and just bopped him right in the face! Black's walking out and Brock Lesnar's sensing that the end is near. Grabbing hold of a chair and walking into a corner. He plops the chair in the corner and The Fiend now going for a snapmare. And Brock Lesnar quickly getting up. And now The Fiend just quickly adapting to his surroundings right here. Aleister Black just out of nowhere, unprotected chair shot with the head. And now The Fiend just, it looked like he just lit a fuse underneath The Fiend. And now, like, The Fiend just going straight for Brock Lesnar, trying to end this man's career. That was a 0 count as well. But just The Fiend just getting a chair shot straight to the skull. Like, his head could have caved in. It could have been like a bonk and then dead. And now The Fiend just headbutting Brock Lesnar with the head that he's just got in a chair shot. Like, what the hell? Oh, The Fiend putting the chair in the turnbuckle right there. And wait a minute, Uranagi straight down into the canvas. The Fiend is now just dominating Brock Lesnar after that chair shot. I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know if Black, like, has a problem with The Fiend. I'm guessing so. Black just literally trying to concuss The Fiend. And Brock Lesnar again out of the submission hold. And what's Brock Lesnar doing? Okay, been sent into the opposite corner. Oh, up to the top rope. To the tippy top rope. What the hell is going on? The Fiend. What the Fiend! Oh my god, one. Okay, this match has already gone off crazy. I guess that you should have expected this if it's a Brock Lesnar match. But I did not expect this. And now The Fiend looking for maybe Sister Abigail. to get out. Brock looking like he's in danger. Sister Abby goes straight to big boy Lesnar, and I'm just going in for the pinfall. 1, a 2, and a kick out 2, because of course it's Brock Lesnar. What do you think? Do you think he's going to sell for you? No, he ain't. Mandible claw time. Got this put away. Brock smashes his head on the back of the canvas. 1, 2. Mandible claw didn't even put down the beast. Oh, Brock with a kick to the gut. Wait, and Brock Lesnar sending the feet into the chair. The chair that Aleister Black brought in has now been used as a weapon. 1, 2, and a kick out 2 from the finish. Now what is Brock Lesnar looking for? He's gone to the outside. He's looking for a weapon. He's getting that psyched up candlestick. Now the Fiend reverses out of that candlestick shot and now looking to end Brock Lesnar by the looks of it. Just hanging him up for dry. Again, the Fiend with supernatural strength right here. I don't think Bray Wyatt would usually be able to lift up someone on that size. Stomp to the back. Now, what is the Fiend doing? Now with a spiked candlestick as a weapon, but Brock quickly turns it back onto the Fiend. And quickly smacks down the spine, trying to ruin this man's career, trying to eliminate, trying to hurt Brock Lesnar. If Brock Lesnar cannot be hurt, he would just have to be suplexed into the canvas. The match is getting underway pretty quickly, like 1 and kick out of 1. What the hell? Oh, Christ. Oh. Power slam. Oh, my God. Again, the supernatural strength of the Fiend on show right here. Punch to the gut. Elbow and Brock Lesnar to the side of the head just repeatedly. And now looking again for Sister Abigail. The Fiend's hair being glitching out right there. We're not going to take any notice of it, even though we just did. The Fiend looking to end this man. Will he be able to beat Brock Lesnar? Kiss to the head, eat the floor. The Brock is busted open. 1, 2, 3. The side of his head is bleeding like mad. Oh my God. I don't even know if that's the side of the head that connected with the floor or not. Oh, what with a forearm. Now the Fiend just staring into Brock Lesnar's eyes. Brock quickly gets back into the ring though. And mandible claw. And now the Fiend just looks to try to pass out Brock. Brock is passing out. Whatever just happened right there happened. I don't know if the Fiend's like, oh. This is a weird day. This was a weird match, to be honest. Black interfering to chair shot the Fiend, and then that just riling up the Fiend to the point where he just got Brock Lesnar. And the Fiend celebrating in the ring after his win. Congratulations to the Fiend for beating Brock Lesnar here tonight. Brock Lesnar, I don't think Brock Lesnar's injured, although the side of his head is cut open. I think Brock Lesnar will be fine to compete at tomorrow against Jim. But the Fiend now getting 2 wins, 2 consecutive wins. Oh, I think the power just cut. I don't know if you can hear this, but right now I just hear laughing. The power is literally just cut. Oh, crap. Well, I know what I'm using for the thumbnail. Wow. The Fiend staring back at the ring. With those devilish eyes, and now we're going into our next match, the Fatal 4-Way Elimination Match. Who do you think will win in chat? Please bet in chat who you think will win. It is Kyle O'Reilly. From left to right is Kyle O'Reilly, Samoa Joe, Mango, and Johnny Gargano. Who do you think will win? And we are back in COEW Wrestling, and it is time. After that confusing match of a death match, one of the more extraordinary ones, it is time for the last true, another member of the last true soldiers to come out. It's Samoa goddamn motherfucking Joe. And the crowd chanting Joe in unison. This man gathering a winning streak, actually, in recent memory. He's actually been gaining a lot of wins. He's looking for some success in COEW Wrestling. And Samoa Joe, if he wins this Fatal 4-Way match here tonight, there is guaranteed to be a prize by the end of tonight for this match. Now, we do not know what this reward for whoever wins this match will win. Like, we don't know if it's a title shot, we don't know if it's anything, but we do know it is something, which basically counteracts my point that I made earlier. But Samoa Joe in this prize fight right now in the Fatal 4-Way Elimination match. And we know that there is another man, and he is the most juiciest boy in COEW Wrestling.
And his opponent,
half man, half fruit.
From England, weighing in at 220 pounds, Mango.
Mango walking his ass down to the ring, baseball bat in hand, ready to kick some ass. Mango's staring down Samoa Joe in the ring, already pointing the bat, making his intentions clear that he is not gonna take some BS from some big bulldozer man called Samoa goddamn motherfucking Joe. And already we see some Johnny Wrestling signs in the crowd. But I'm sad to report that Johnny Wrestling is not out here next. It is Kyle O'Reilly from the Undisputed Era. This man is known for being one of the Outbreak members of Undisputed Era in COEW Wrestling. Picking up, I believe,
From Vancouver, British Columbia,
4 tag team title reigns. Maybe 5. I think it's 4 tag team titles. And a Mixer Heavyweight Championship. And a Mixer Money in the Bank. Technically, Kyle O'Reilly only needs the Hardcore Championship. And then he becomes a Triple Crown Champion in COEW Wrestling. And Kyle O'Reilly back in singles action. Maybe about to prove his point and his claim to become Triple Crown Champion. But we shall see. And now it is one half of DIY. And one half of the mix, the tag team champions, Johnny Gargano wearing the tag team gear still.
199 pounds.
And wearing that belt around his waist, it is Johnny Gargano. And Johnny Gargano, his partners in the main event, Tommaso Ciampa, and you gotta be thinking, is Johnny Gargano happy about his tag team partner possibly be holding 2 belts by the end of tonight? Is he happy? Is he glad for that his partner's getting the opportunity? Or is he jealous and envy and all the negative emotions about his partner being in the main event and he's not there? Like, remember, Johnny Gargano was in the initial flyweight tournament with also Tommaso Ciampa. But, you know, Johnny Gargano saying that he wants all the belts in Corvette Wrestling, and he being a Triple Crown champion, like, the only belt he hasn't really won is the flyweight championship. Taking up that knee pad. And looking to be ready. And now the bell rings and Johnny Gargano just hooks Mango, and Samoan drop to Kyle O'Reilly from a good boy Samoa Joe. And now Kyle O'Reilly and Mango getting the upper hand in these situations after Johnny Gargano and Samoa Joe having the upper hand earlier. Everybody here is actually a technical wrestler apart from maybe Mango. I don't know if he's a technical wrestler or not. I think he's more of a striker. But we've got technical wrestlers here tonight. Quickly, here's punch to the arm, breaking down the arm shoulder, super kick straight to the head. Stumps the arm, trying to dislocate the shoulder of Mango and landing it straight into the outside. Now Samoa Joe looking for a powerbomb into the canvas. Not lifting up. Oh god, what just happened? Quickly, Samoa Joe going to the outside, going after Kyle O'Reilly. Sledgehammer being used against Kyle O'Reilly and Johnny Gargano. Kick to the back of the head. Oh, wait a minute, Rainmaker! Shades of Jimmy Havoc from Kyle O'Reilly hitting an acid Rainmaker. And dropping Mango around onto the floor. Now that chair being used as a weapon almost, and quickly sweeping up the leg. And Samoa Joe quickly going after Kyle O'Reilly, and Kyle O'Reilly knocking out Samoa Joe with a hard elbow strike. Now quickly going up into a Falcon Arrow into the mat. And going in for the cover, going in one, and kick out one. Samoa Joe quickly with a power slam, I think. Oh wait, no, not as. Oh, okay, just a suplex on the back of the table. They're using the back of the table a lot, even though it could severely cut up their spine. And quickly burst themselves in the ring, slap across the head with a kendo stick. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Gargano's been eliminated by Kyle O'Reilly. And there's chair shot straight to the gut, and now looking for a DT on the chair. Jesus, motherfucker. Kicks like that. And we're looking for a brainbuster on the outside. Jesus Christ. Kyle O'Reilly trying to murder people. The punch that missed and then never thrown into steel step by Kyle O'Reilly to Samoa Joe. Oh, Mango now trying to get involved, trying to get a piece of the action. By the looks of it, Kyle O'Reilly and Mango working together. Oh, Mango's going into the ring, he's looking for a weapon, he's looking for that kendo stick, and now it's coming back to the outside. Now Kyle O'Reilly, oh Jesus Christ! Snap across the neck with a kendo stick. And I'm just going for the midsection, battering Kyle O'Reilly. Mango's just lost the plot here. What is Mango planning? Oh, Mango throws Kyle O'Reilly back into the ring. And that's Mojo looking for a Uranagi of his own. Nails it to Mango. Goes in for the cover. A 1, a 2, a 3. Mango is eliminated. And now it is Kyle O'Reilly and Samoa Joe using a lead pipe there. Or trying to use one. And then again, another reversal. What the hell? Another. Jesus Christ. That man's skull must be taken. Now he's just slapping her ass. Clothesline. Uppercut. Taking him down. And now just using the lead pipe on Kyle O'Reilly. Almost trying to smack the ref with it. Ass pipe now. And just again repeatedly destroying Kyle O'Reilly. And now looking for a powerbomb, no, into the crossbar on the lead pipe. Face first. And now looking for the coquina clutch. Can he cinch it in? And again, Samoa Joe could be looking for another win in his column right here. Trying to get a submission into this. And Kyle O'Reilly taps out. Thank you very much for the host, Andrew.
Has been eliminated.
And Samoa Joe is your winner in this fatal 4-way. God dang.
Here is your winner, Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe picking up that W here tonight. In COEW Wrestling with that fatal 4-way. I feel like the next match I need to. I don't know what that was, but okay. Yeah, I should have zoomed in. Well, now we know who's the open challenge opponent for Paige. When I tried to zoom in, someone went live, and it just went to their stream. So luckily I could get it back before anything messed up completely. But thank you to Xbox notifications for fucking up my system. Who do you think will win here tonight? Paige or Toni Storm? This match. We're not even an hour into the show and we're getting into like the last 3 matches. What the fuck is going on with this show? Anyway, the Mixer Women's next. Oh, my mic cut out. And Paige has a title entrance. I've never seen this. Okay. But Paige carrying that title. Proud into the ring. One half of the Paige. Apparently Paige is one half of the Paige. Even though it's the Mixer Women's Championship. Paige gluing on some side plates here. But Paige actually... this is a pretty cool title entrance. The undefeated Paige here tonight. Holding up the Mixed Women's Championship after taking it off of Ronda Rousey. I think it was last week. I think last week she was in the main event. And now she'll be taking home... not taking home, but taking on English's own Toni Storm.
From Gold Coast, Australia.
Never mind, it's not English, it's Australia. I thought she was English. God damn it. And Toni Storm marching her way down to the ring. Looking for a great way to open up the show here tonight. Staring into the audience around her. Toni Storm has found it hard to make her name in COEW wrestling. Hopefully this way is perfect for her here tonight. We know that Rhea Ripley and Toni Storm have that inner rivalry that always seems to be going on, but hopefully, with the way how the world is right now, hopefully Toni Storm can pick up. Maybe she can pick up a win. Maybe she can make a name for herself here tonight. Who knows? But Paige is currently undefeated, and Paige going around back. Oh, snapmare from Toni Storm into a headlock. Right now, she's just showing us her ass, but like, you know. And now quickly going in for a suplex. Fisherman hook suplex. One. Toni Storm looking for a Dead Valley driver after getting the upper hand actually on Paige. Now looking for another Dead Valley driver, going for the hat trick, maybe double Dead Valley driver straight into the mat. Could she be going for another dead? No, she just stomps Paige's neck. She's just like, why not? Let's just make sure you can't breathe. Die. And I'm going in for another fisherman hook suplex. Right now, Toni Storm being a really good grappler at the moment. Oh, snapmare into a boot. She is literally hitting her ass into Paige's face. And now she's slapping it. Motherfucking what? Toni! Paige has just had enough at this point. Well, all the teenagers that are in the crowd have probably got an erection now. Paige is now just stomping on the shoulders of Toni Storm, and Paige looking pissed as ever. And then quickly going up, going in for a double axe handle. Quickly snaps into that. That looked a little bit glitchy, not gonna lie, 2K20. But now lifting up Toni Storm, and with a fish trying to break her nose, just being like, you know what, you need a facial reconstructive surgery, bitch, die. And now lifting up Toni Storm again, and now looking for her own fisherman hook suplex, saying like, this is how you do it, hun, die. And lifting up Toni Storm, the pasty Paige versus the tan Toni Storm. Another sidewalk slam. Toni Storm again. Just dragging her by the hair, slamming her straight back into the mat, being like, don't disrespect my division. Paige screaming into the air. Earlier. And I'm just face washing Toni Storm, just like, eat my feet. Toni Storm quickly reversing out of this big boy boot from Toni. Expected so much more from Toni Storm, I'm not gonna lie. And quickly trying to break the back of Toni Storm with that knee. Now Toni Storm just quickly getting up, trying to go for a big ball boot, but then she quickly took it out with a big go clothesline. And stomped to the arms. What is Paige maybe looking for the rampage earlier on? Oh no, she's locking it. She's locking it like a modified version of the sharpshooter by like tangling up her legs and just using her arm and raking it back. Like this is her new submission. I don't know what I call it, but like that is a new submission if I ever seen one. And Paige getting kicked off into the corner. But Paige getting the upper hand, grabbing hold of her head, trying to control her opponent's movements, puts her on the ropes, and then quickly puts on the second rope, the red rope, the big boy, Juicy Guy. And now she's just staring at her, contemplating her life. She's having an existential crisis, as you can tell. Paige. Oh, the match continues. Hold on. And then quickly, Toni Storm with an uppercut, I believe. And then going in for, headlock, and then trying to do that. Also, like I said, emojis in chat just basically makes it so that I cannot see a message, so I wouldn't suggest doing that. And also, quickly, a kick to the spine. I think I can see single emoji messages, but do not put in like a long message, otherwise I will not be able to see it. So like, if you do one without just the emoji, I will see it, but if there's text with the emoji, I won't see it. It's weird. Xbox is weird with streaming with that. So just don't put it on like long messages if you're like going somewhere or something. Just say goodbye and notice that. Because that's what happened with Solo, where she said goodbye and I didn't say bye back because she put an emoji in. So I felt like an asshole for a little bit. No, spinning heel kick! Straight to the face of Paige. Anyway, let's get back to the action, because I'm supposed to be commentating an uppercut on the outside. This is the first match that the wrestlers have now got like a count out going. Like, not a women's count out, but like the first match of this show, where someone's been taken to the outside and there's a count out system. Like, that's how quick this show's been. And quickly been thrown into the turnbuckle. 6 count by the referee, and Paige just again brutalizing her opponent on the outside. The rock star, Toni Storm. Trying to look like a rock star anyway. Trying to get back in there. Now Paige maybe looking for that rampage. Maybe trying to look for the righteous DDT. Paige going to plant her straight on the face, on the canvas, dropping her down first. And asking for Toni Storm to get up. Oh, just quickly with a clothesline. Another one. Paige getting riled up. Drop kick. Weak ass drop kick, but that's still a drop kick. Toni Storm quickly gets up. Power slams. No. Toni Storm quickly reverses it. Goes in for a Hurricane Rana head scissors, taking down Paige. Now Paige trying to roll to the outside to get a quick little breath. In-ring psychology at its finest. And then quickly Paige with a headbutt on the outside. 1, 2, 3. That's a concussion. And then quickly lift up Toni Storm, getting her into the ring. And now Paige quickly gets in underneath the ropes and maybe is looking for another rampage. Who knows? Oh wait, no, looking for the Paige Turner. That's what I just didn't call that move because I cannot remember most of them. Oh, looking for the secondary rampage. Can this put away Toni Storm? Will this kill Toni? Yes. Why isn't she going for the pin? Paige just wants to make an example out of Toni Storm. And Toni Storm... Oh. Very close. Insecure. Not insecure. Leg sweep. I know, just splashing the back of her. She's definitely trying to give this woman a concussion. I don't know if she's a babyface or a heel right now. Toni Storm quickly with a Northern Lights. And into the cover. 1, 2. And he took out 2. Now Toni Storm, what is Toni looking for? Tiger Driver! 1, 2, and I kick out 2. My throat went when I shouted Tiger Driver. A knee strike straight to the head. Also, yes, you can get injured in this game. And then Toni Storm looking to drop the knee on the back of the head of Paige. The most real injury that happened in Court Bed Wrestling was Brock Lesnar got injured for like 6 weeks and I couldn't use him. And then he came back. And now we're using him in that storyline. So yes, the characters can get injured. Toni Storm looking for another Tiger Driver. If she can beat Paige, she's getting a number 1 contendership because she's beating an undefeatable woman. Paige with a clothesline. Oh, and now looking for the rampage. Toni Storm had this match underway with that Tiger Driver that made me lose my voice for like a little bit. Oh crap! No, Dead Valley Driver. Paige. Climbing up on the ropes. Hello, Loki. How are you? And quickly, arm drag straight into the canvas. Kick. That would look to be a kick on the side of the head. Elbow shot. Chop to the titties. Punch to the face. And I'm trying to break Toni Storm's jaw. Okay. That's alright, Loki. How's the art going, by the way? For those of you who don't know, Loki is one of my close best friends, and she actually helped with some of the artwork in COEW Wrestling. Like the belts designs, she made the hardcore and the flyweight titles. So she's been really helpful to me. Also, she does her own artwork, which the link hasn't popped up yet. Oh, nice. And a quick drop kick to the back of the neck. From Toni Storm. And Toni Storm into the corner. Oh god, not a buckle bomb. This ended Sting's career. Drops her into the corner. Paige being lifted up. Toni Storm with a kick to the gut. Tiger Driver! And a rope break. God damn it. That could have won the match. Clothesline. 2 Tiger Drivers, 3 Rampages. This is definitely going to be a 4th. Paige. I know this show's been quick, but like, we've got a time limit. Like, fuck. Oh, Toni Storm's getting out of that leg hold. This is one hell of a match. Putting Paige into the turnbuckle. Slap to the chest. And quickly dragging Paige down into the canvas. Lifting up Paige again. Oh, Paige with a punch to the kidney. Oh, looking for something there, but Toni Storm quickly getting out of the way. Oh, crap. Is this going to be the match that ends Paige? It's undefeated streak right now. Could this end Paige's undefeated streak? Who knows? Toni Storm looking for a superplex. Nails it. Toni Storm's just out of breath. And now looking for the 3rd, maybe 4th Tiger Driver. I don't know. I lost count. 1, 2, 3. Toni Storm has just beaten the undefeated Paige here tonight. And that should definitely give her a number 1 contendership. And she should be fighting against Paige next week for Paige's Mixed Heavyweight Championship with Loki. And that match is definitely going to be a triple threat. Jesus Christ, that was intense.
Here is your winner, Toni Storm!
And Toni Storm's, I think, just as surprised that she's beaten the Mixed Women's Champion. Right, I need to quickly zoom in. Actually, I think so. Hold on. Oh. Oh, never mind. I don't have to zoom in because this is a Pete Dunne promo. I think I'll zoom in after this. Right, we're back in COEW Wrestling, and now quickly, Pete Dunne's got the microphone here. No, yes, that's it. Channel all of your anger and frustrations into me. I hear you, COEW Wrestling Universe. I will be your voice tonight. For tonight, I deliver a message that the entire world will listen to. Oh, okay. Well, Pete Dunne having those injured knee braces on. Let's see what message Pete Dunne has to channel. I'm not gonna act like I'm not. I don't like doing this. I'm not a politician, public speaker. I'd rather do stuff in the ring. But there's a place in COEW Wrestling where a part of me has to do, or has to be heard, and you gotta make a little noise. Okay. So what is going on? Every time I step in this ring, I do my best. Win or lose, I hard superstars. I make defeat. When you learn in loss, you make up wisdom lightly. I've been doing a great job against my opponents by gaining some significant victories. I believe it's time that I reward my efforts at the next special show. Oh, okay. But what does Pete Dunne want? That's the question. If management doesn't give me things the way it seems, no problem. I'll force their eyes to open, and I'll get what I want. I'm on top of the list. A championship match. Well, Pete Dunne already saying he wants a championship match. But for what about? He's talking about a championship. What title does he want to go after? All it's got to take, like I said, is pretty sure that you're done listening to me and you're ready for action. I'm ready to give it. The ball's in their court. The question is, how long do they want to play a game? Easy or hard way? Hope it's the easy way. Or I'm gonna be a bumpy ride from here on out. Well, Pete Dunne saying that Pete Dunne saying he's making his statement clear. He wants a title shot. Against who? I don't know. Hopefully you did not see, but there we go. Right. We have the 6-man tag team match here tonight. It is, but we only know 2 people from the Art of Suffering's corner. So, who do you think will win? In chat, please bet who you think will win. It is the Art of Suffering. Well, no, from left to right is Jim and the POB versus the Art of Suffering. Third member is. By the looks of it, the POB are coming out first here tonight. This is the co-main event, by the way. Friends and partners now, but these two will be facing off against each other in the main event of next week.
At a combined weight of 375 pounds.
And these two are timed now, but next week they'll be going against each other. The POB Triple Threat, the original members of the POB, aka Edward P123, Boss, Skater, and Top, are all going to be in a Triple Threat Satan's Death match in the main event to end this rivalry that has been going on, I think over like a couple months now. And that rivalry will be coming to a head at next week's show. Main event. But right now they're gonna, Boss and Top are gonna have to still be best friends with the hardcore champion being on their side. It is Jim.
203 pounds. One half of the unpredictable Jim.
Jim walking down to the ring, holding that championship around his side. Around his side? On his side. Holding it. Pointing at that fan with the John Cena hand, being like, you know what, you're doing good with your life choices. This man been mixed heavyweight champion. I think in his 3rd ever match, he won the mixed heavyweight championship off of top. So tensions can be brewing between them in this match. But then when he did lose the heavyweight title, he went straight for the hardcore championship. And you know what he did? He won that belt. And he's kept gold in the family. Not in the family, because he doesn't have a family in COEW wrestling, but he's kept gold around his waist no matter what. It is difficult to see him without a title. Now, the art of suffering coming out now. Fire raining out of the ground. No one will survive, and they're wearing their complimentary white gear. It is the art of suffering. Jimmy Havoc, the mixed heavyweight champion, and Edward P123. We have seen Edward P123 win his last match in the main event last week against Brock Lesnar, so he has some momentum going into this match here tonight. But both of these men are known for their deathmatch wrestling, and weapons are not allowed in this Tornado tag team match. Sadly. But who can be their mystery partner? That is the question that is about to get answered. They're looking behind them, they're looking up at the stage ramp towards their partner, but who is it? What? Okay. The lights are flickering around the arena. But who is this? Is this Finn Balor? Is this Reese? Who is this man? Oh. Oh, I think it's a demon. No one's appeared. Never mind, it is not a demon. It is the Switchblade.
From Auckland, New Zealand, weighing in at 220 pounds, Jay White.
It isn't a demon. It is the Switchblade / knife pervert. It is Jay White, and he's making his way down to the ring after an excursion. After he's going back into Japan, and he's making his way down to the ring. By the looks of it, he's not getting the home crowd response that you would think he would have. And Edward P123 and Jimmy Havoc surrounding Jay White, and that shot right there of them just cheering him on. I want that to be the thumbnail as well now. And Jay White making his return to COEW Wrestling. If you haven't watched the beginning of COEW Wrestling Season 2, he was the hardcore champion. You should have, if you haven't seen the beginning of Season 2, he was the hardcore champion. And he lost it to Tommaso Ciampa, and then he sort of faded away, but by the looks of it, everybody in this match is wearing red somehow. And now the fight has just begun. The gang war is here. Now everybody's fighting against everyone. Top getting taken out by Jay White. Boss going after Edward P123 after Boss's interference last week. He having some of that vengeance against him. And now hardcore champion and heavyweight champion Jimmy Havoc and Jim are fighting against each other. Brainbuster by Jay White, and now running knee strike, taking on Boss, and the referee being taken out earlier. This is war now. And now trying to break the knees of Boss. Just gang warfare happening right here. Now throwing Top into the corner. Jim throwing Edward O's, but in the ropes, arm drag takedown. Jimmy Havoc outside the ring. And quickly, leg sweep right there. And Top trying to go in for a strike. So now elbow strike straight to the face. And Jay White bringing that strong style from Japan into play. And by the looks of Jimmy Havoc and Jay White not having a great communication, and Boss just with a running punch straight to the back of the head of Jay White, I believe. Now just landing those flurry of kicks, and then Edward now just going against everyone in this match, and now going after Top. These two men have had a rough history in COEW wrestling. Snapmare down to the mat. LP wants 3 going to the outside, and Top with a double stomp straight to the gut. Now Jay White looking like he was gonna go after Top, but then realized Jim was coming at him. Backdrop driver, and now just both men just fighting on the outside. Jimmy Havoc though fighting in the inside with Boss, and Boss seems to be getting things under control. But Jimmy Havoc quickly reversed that into his own backdrop drive. No, onto the knees. Double stomp straight to the gut again over at P13 down on the mat. Now Jay White getting back into the ring, and now looking for an arm breaker right here, trying to break the arm of Switchblade Jay White after his sudden disappearance. He's back in COEW wrestling, and he's looking to get back what was rightfully his, the Hardcore Championship. He's targeting Jim. And now quickly hitting I want to say Northern Lights, but it isn't. It's like Buzzsaw Crusher or something like that. Blade Runner straight to Top. 1. Referee going in for the ref. 1. I'm breaking up the pinfall right there, but Blade Runner straight to the Top. Already in this match, just hitting that Blade Runner so straight to Jimmy Havoc, and now Dark Matter straight to Jay White. 7 stars pile driver. Now both men going in for pinfalls. One got broken up, the other one didn't get broken up, but Jimmy Havoc kicked out anyway. And a quick kick to the gut, and now the crowd are chanting, "This is awesome." This is just a chaos gang warfare at the moment. We see the return of Jay White. Oh, and Jay White gets hit with his own Blade Runner from Boss. Now, White, and now breaking up the pinfall, taking out Havoc a little bit there. Going after Jim, quick clothesline, taking him down. And a kick to the back of the leg. And now, look, inverted Frankenstein. And Edwards is just going against everyone right now. Powerbomb straight into the ring. You know, just going after Top now and just grabbing him up. Knee strike straight to the face with the knee. And Jay White grabbing hold of Top, and now just all 3 members of this team in the ring. 1, 2, and a kick out 2 from Top. Slap, chop, and now wait a minute. Top trying to break, not Top trying to break it up. Boss trying to break up a pin against Top. Now Top, quickly Boss in that corner, and now looking for an acid rainmaker, and I don't think Boss sees it because he's going for a strike to bust open Edward P13, and my controller just died. Fuck. Hold on. Right, 1, 2, 3. That was a quick match, but chaotic one. The Art of Suffering picking up the win there. Bestina right there. Jay White's return, picking it up, and leg sweep there. Jay White picking up the win in his first comeback there. But Jimmy Havoc getting a pinfall over, I think, Top. I don't know who got pinned in that match. I think it was Top that got pinned. Hitting that acid rainmaker, taking him out. But next week, and high fives all around. And all three men stand in the ring. And now we're going to move on to our main event here tonight, which is Tommaso Ciampa versus Kota Ibushi. I'm lost for words with that. Right, please bet in chat who you think will win. On the left is Tommaso Ciampa. On the right is your mixed flyweight champion, Kota Ibushi.
The following champion versus champion contest is and is for the Junior Action Championship,
aka the Flyweight Championship. And it is your one half of the Mixed Tag Team Championships holders. It is Tommaso Ciampa versus Kota Ibushi. Ciampa could be holding 2 belts by the end of tonight if he gets the Flyweight Championship. And he's just staring at that tag team title. Kisses it on the strap, I believe. Lifting it up. Just a boost from the crowd raining down on Ciampa right there. I think we know the crowd's favourite is Kota Ibushi and not Ciampa. And Kota Ibushi walking out to the ring with the belt around his waist, ready for possibly the fight of his life. We're gonna have a flyweight championship match that is going to be insane, probably. It is the Psycho Killer Tommaso Ciampa versus the man who defeated the longest reigning flyweight champion and the first ever flyweight champion,
from
Kota
Milwaukee,
Ibushi.
Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa. And introducing the champion from Japan, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the Cody Ibushi.
The flyweight champion, Kota Ibushi. The belt being given over to the referee right now, Kota Ibushi. Preparing himself for this match. Tommaso Ciampa, Kota Ibushi. Referee, ring that motherfucking bell. It's your main event here tonight. Now they're both grappling. Tommaso Ciampa backing Kota Ibushi up into the corner. Now Kota Ibushi quickly. Oh, both men letting each other go. Straight away. Oh, Kota Ibushi though into a snapmare, maybe a kick to the spine, the most common move in professional wrestling. Now, quickly, both men trying to have at each other. Strong style from Japan. Tommaso's still standing, though. Like, that didn't do anything to him. Tommaso Ciampa having a weird way of selling. And Kota Ibushi says, come on, man. But, oh, Jesus Christ. Kota Ibushi says, come on. Tommaso Ciampa answers back with a big boot. No, another big boot. Now Ciampa looking for a knee strike straight to the nose. Just trying to heat up Kota Ibushi. Now double drop kick taking down Kota. And just screaming in the air like, have at me. Now going in for a punch, Kota Ibushi with a forearm though, breaking up Tommaso Ciampa's grip. Another forearm. Oh, Tommaso Ciampa being grabbed around the head now. And taken to the ropes. And quickly Tommaso Ciampa throws out Kota Ibushi. A stomp to the back. Nope, that didn't happen. Slap! Now Tommaso Ciampa again on the outside, hammering these fists into Kota Ibushi's head. Now quickly, backdrop driver with the arm hook. And lifting up Kota Ibushi, throwing him into the corner though. Oh. Quick arm drag, punch to the jaw, and Tommaso Ciampa was punched back. A 7 count by the ref, by the way. I'm just saying. 8. Is Kota Ibushi trying to get a never count out retention? No. Kota Ibushi does not want a never count out retention. Another 2 count. Oh, 3. Great minute, grabbing over the head. Suplex is down into the mat on the outside. 5. Punch in the face. 7. Right on the concrete. 9. If this is a double count out.